Good morning. Today is February 8th, 2022, and the Lord has given me a chance to come watch the sunrise this morning, and it's just so amazing and beautiful, and He is so amazing and beautiful. Yesterday was a huge day that He is just kind of showing us how to trust Him and how faithful He is and how much He loves us. Still blown away by it. It's gonna make me cry. But anyway, so I want to tell you the story of yesterday. I feel like I'm led to do that. We're supposed to be going to Mexico. Actually, we were supposed to fly out at 10 o'clock this morning, but that got changed a little bit. We were waiting on Oliver's passport, and we were fully believing it was going to come in yesterday. Our mail comes in between 9 and 9:30, and I was just thanking the Lord for bringing it in, and at the same time, we just knew that if He didn't bring it in, then He had another plan, and we would just have to seek Him on what His plan really was, and but at the same time, we fully believed that He was going to bring it, So anyway, so 9:45, I go to check the mail, and it's not there. And I was just like, okay, all right, Lord, now what? I felt like He was preparing my heart for it not to be there, but to trust Him. And I do trust Him, but doing things like this, He's helping us to trust Him more, and refining us like silver, and it's so beautiful. So I just started praying and asking God, what is the next step? Because I don't know what to do from here. And I felt like He said to drive to the post office and ask them if there's any way we could get the mail early in the morning today. And so I went and asked that, and that wasn't really an option. However, the lady at the post office was able to direct me to the courthouse to have them make some contacts and see what was going on with the passport. So I went ahead and did that, and an email was sent, my phone number was given, and I was told I would get a phone call. But I've been trying to call the passport place for a while and not getting through, so I didn't have much faith in that. And Satan is actually attacking us pretty good. Not surprising. Anytime we try to step out for the Lord, he starts trying to get to us. So Ollie woke up with a really bad ear pain yesterday, so I had to go get him from my mom's and take him to the doctor and get him some medicine for his ear. And all of that. It was crazy. So as I'm going to pick him up, I'm just seeking the Lord. I'm like, Lord, I don't know what you want us to do from here. I need the next step. I need to hear from you. I believe in you. I have faith in you. I know you love us. I know you're faithful. But I don't know what to do. I need your help. And I didn't hear anything really on the way to Mom's to get Ollie. But I'm asking him also, how am I supposed to tell my mom? How am I supposed to tell my sister that I might not be at her wedding in Mexico? But I wasn't fearful of man. I was just like, okay, God, I don't know what to say here either. I just want to use your words, not mine. And I just simply told her that, it didn't come in, but I still trust in God. I still know He's faithful and good, and He has a plan. I don't know what it is yet. And so I made one more phone call to the passport place that I've been trying to call. This time I got through, and they were wanting to set me up with an appointment to get his passport. mind you, this is not anywhere near here. I would have had to fly somewhere to get his passport and then fly back home kind of thing. And the gentleman asked me if it was an emergency. And I was truthful and I said, no, it's just my sister's wedding. But we do fly out tomorrow. And he looked and there were no openings in, I don't know if there were 4 or 5 different places that do meetings for passports. And there were no openings due to the C word, of course. And I was just like, what do we do now? And he basically said, you have to wait until it's done processing, and couldn't tell me anything. And I was beginning to get upset, honestly, because I hadn't heard from God what to do next. And I was just, once I got off though, I'm like, all right, God, sounds like the passport's not coming. I don't know what to do next. You need to tell me what to do. And I still trusting in him, but definitely getting a little sad that I didn't know what to do next. So I get Ollie and we're driving to his doctor's appointment, and I'm just telling God, I'm not mad at you. I'm not upset. I still love you. I know you're faithful. I know you're good. I know you love us. I just need to hear from you. I need to know what to do. And not too long after that, Timmy calls me from work because I had told him that it didn't come in, and we were going to talk about it. And I was kind of hearing from God that maybe our kids weren't supposed to go, because originally it was just supposed to be Tim and I and not the boys, but I didn't want to go without them. And then I was like, no, because God gave us the right amount of money, like almost the exact amount of money to get those passports for the boys. So it seemed like it was him for sure. And so anyways, so I just wrote that off, like, no. But then I also said, okay, God, if that's what you want, if you want us to just leave the boys behind, we can do that. We'll figure it out. And but I told Timmy, I said, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if we're just going to find the one person. If there's only one person that we are meant to see on this trip that God is trying to reach, that lost sheep, just one. It doesn't have to be 100. It doesn't have to be whatever. But I told him, because Tim was talking about staying home with the boys and letting me go since it's my sister's wedding. And I said that was never an option. That was never something we're going to do. And I told him, I said, we minister together. God put us together for a reason. We don't go off doing things on our own. Not big trips like this anyways, unless God specifically says to, sure. But it just didn't seem like that's what God's plan was for this trip. And so I was just firm on that no, like, if anything, we're supposed to leave our kids behind and we're going to go and find that lost sheep. And the second I said, it doesn't matter, we're going. It doesn't matter if we have to leave our kids. It doesn't matter. We're going for that one person. And that we're working for Jesus, and it's not about a wedding. Yes, it is, but I love my sister. I'm very happy that we get to go to her wedding, but every day of our life is about Jesus. That's it. That's all there is, you guys. It's just Jesus. It's just Jesus. It's not live our life and then live for Jesus on whenever it's comfortable or it's easy. It's live for Jesus. And the second I said that to Timmy, my phone started ringing. These are happy tears. My phone started ringing, and it was the passport place again, but it was a really nice lady, and she was telling me they were printing Ollie's passport right then, and they were overnighting it to us so we would have it today. Not in time for that first flight, but so God is so good. Ollie's passport will be here today. They shipped it UPS, so it'll be here before we have to leave for the flight. Our flight is now at 7:54 tonight, and I am just so excited. There were a couple other things when I looked in the mailbox, and I felt like I needed to go to the post office, so I went, and the second I stopped my car, I got a message from one of my sisters in Christ, saying she was praying for the passport, and I had to tell her, yeah, I didn't come in, but God is still good, He's still faithful, I just don't know what to do next. And then I also told her, I was like, dude, I just want God to be glorified in everything. I don't want Him to be laughed at. And so that's where I'm just like, I know there's something else, because He doesn't want to be laughed at either. I mean, He is King. Jesus is King. He's not going to be laughed at. But it takes faith. And so that was awesome. And it's just every little piece that He gives me and gives us. But He's faithful. All these passports coming in. We have this flight today, and we have a mission for Jesus. That's one of the things I said, is it doesn't matter. God changed this for a reason. Okay, there's somebody that we're supposed to see. There's somebody certain that He's trying to reach, that's trying to reach out to Him. And He just needs us to come fill in the gaps so that they can find Him. And so I don't care. I'm going to ask every person I can, hey, are you the reason that God changed our trip? Because we weren't supposed to be here at this time. So anyways, I just encourage you to keep your eyes on Jesus, that He's the only thing that matters. And run the race. If you don't know Jesus, if you don't know Him, please contact us. Because that's all life is about. And eternal life is the same. Knowing Jesus, knowing God. So God bless. This is just the beginning of our trip. We appreciate your prayers as we continue on this mission for Jesus, which is every day of our life. It's not just a trip to Mexico.